right, let's get it. I need to grab my monster.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Right, I didn't even know that I caught the fucking ball. Said I didn't even know that I caught the ball on the kickoff. Go, baby. What's up, bro? The Bills Mafia.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I did not, baby. I forgot. Fuck. Sorry.
Smith going to look to throw right away. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now is Geno.
Nice.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he will fight his way into the end zone.
Well, that's one way to start.
Touchdown. Geno Smith scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Jason Elam on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
All right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Back to throw. Perry. He's going to look downfield for Henry. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. The rookie picked off the rookie.
One of y'all are going to quit first.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Powering his way forward. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the other.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, 22 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Sheds off the tackle. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He would be asleep like that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Perry. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Oh, these boys here are having a hard time. No, brother.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Give me that. Give me that.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Smith. Able to get away. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Smith now to throw. This will go to him.
Oh, shit. I don't know what the hell I was doing just now, yo. I'm looking downfield.
Clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, offensively,
that was my
that's the
bad.
mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Yeah, I was looking downfield. I didn't know he threw me the ball.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hopkinson in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now Smith. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I didn't know if he was throwing that to me or the other dude. Either way.
And the Cowboys
cool with it.
take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Gino's going to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit.
Yo,
like,
appreciate
hey,
the like, man.
Thank
you.
Jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to. Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aiden Hutchinson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Oh, he stays up. And he's going to go down again.
He is not getting any
How about
kind
this?
of
4th and long, and
you
they're
need
going
to
to
go
go
in
for it.
shotgun, man.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And
He's trying to
brought
bomb it.
down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go.
Yeah, they both quit. The first guy quit early in the game, and then they both just quit now. So, I mean, it's expected. You know, even I do it if I'm getting blown out. It's like, well, I mean, I'm usually not the first ever on the team to quit. Usually the randoms I play with, they'll leave, and I'll play it as long as I can, as long as it's not a blowout. Like yesterday, I think I played against 3 people, and I stayed with them, going back and forth with them. My teammates quit early because they scored, and what did I do? They ended up like going up by like 17, 20 with like a minute left in the fourth. So at that point in time, you know, I was cool with playing the game for that long, so I was staying with them. We were just scoring back to back, going back and forth. If you were here yesterday, you saw it. But towards the end, they ended up pulling away, pulling away on your boy pretty good.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so
I swear I
crazy,
played
Mike,
with this
that
Are
every
You Ready
single week,
person
no matter
yesterday.
how complex these
I swear.
matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins
I can't
and
remember
who
if we
loses
won or if we got
any
blown
game
out.
in the NFL. At the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
All right.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
We already lost a teammate. Look at that.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down.
This is the same guy. That's right, because he ended up quitting, and I was playing as his Mahomes. But
it's Mahomes. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this
that's
one
right. Like I remember because I was getting no
47-yard
time
line.
whatsoever. There was nothing I could
And
do.
this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Carry here for Vaughn. This defense all over this one. They get him down
Bro,
behind the
his
line.
defensive line
It's a loss
is
of a
just
couple.
way too strong, man.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Lineman as a running back. That's one thing I don't agree with what Madden does. Like, that is ridiculous, bro. I bet that dude's an overall of 99 as well.
In this case,
like,
his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Yep. Yeah.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a short field away.
Damn it. Maybe I didn't have to call fair catch on
this
that.
side of midfield.
Oh, no.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Running is Vaughn.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, it's Vaughn. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on?
Damn.
They have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls
Oh,
incomplete.
shit.
Brings up
Of course
4th
he
down.
has the distance. Cool.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
They just keep
Coverage
dropping
was
everything,
good that
bro.
time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Throwing on third down is May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Even though they gave up
I
that
doubt they're going to punt it
Mike,
this
that's
time.
a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They send the tight end in motion. They're going. It's May. He's going to have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Second down and 8. Back to the ground.
Oh, I missed
He'll
him.
get it
Shit.
again. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Brian Branch in on the tackle. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Oh, shit.
Complete. Tight end Goddard. He is in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Denver. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeah.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now.
All right, we got a
on
minute
first
and
10.
36.
Here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second.
I know he's
and
having a
long.
hard time trying to get it out quick.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Jerry
Good
Jeudy.
pass. Good pass that time.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Oh, shit, bro.
And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
I didn't know he was going to throw it so
And it's
quick.
going to be fourth down. They're indeed going.
Damn, he snagged that
Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
shit. He's about to quit now.
So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the
Should've lobbed
dice
it.
and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on foot. Oh, he puts it
you got
for grabs. And this one's also intercepted.
This man is just calling hut and just throwing it.
With a short field and a chance to extend their
Oh,
lead.
man.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy.
Oh, yeah. See, look, he quit.
That ball kind of sailing.
Bro, how are you going to get mad? You run the offense.
Really good team defense.
Excuse me. Like, you run the offense, bro.
To the left flat. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. He'll get this out to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
May to throw on second. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their
15
own
seconds.
11-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Mahomes. He'll take a shot.
Oh, too tall, Jones. No. That's a big-ass dude, bro. Look at this fool.
And his offense is going to be all set up.
I didn't even see him until the ball was in the air. I thought, well, if I got lob it.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. And that one bounces off the crossbar.
Damn, he made that.
It's good. And the Broncos
Very nice.
going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one fielded at the 15. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Oh, he did.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
Yeah, mama.
2nd and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. we're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He'll get this out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes.
Yeah, bro. I'm playing 3 guys by myself. My team quit on me. I'm just fooling around, honestly.
That was a good one there.
At this point, I'm just kind of fooling around.
Space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing when you got 136 people watching you on fucking TikTok and you're getting your ass whooped, but you know what? It is what it is.
Handoff here, up the middle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I don't care, man.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock.
Glad
You definitely don't
people
want
are
to go
here.
into
We're
a shell.
chilling.
But now this is the point.
Hopefully the next match
having a good ground game
we'll have a
really
good
starts
squad.
to take over.
Yeah,
throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Wow, 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 wow. Challenge them.
They'll come up here on 2nd
Nah,
down.
yeah, it's all good, bro. Shit, we're chilling, man.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now this is going to be a design run.
Come here, mother.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remain.
For the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads.
Buddy, if you think that you're running the clock out and I'm not paying any attention, I mean, you're good. I'm good, bro. I kind of want you to throw it, so I can try and pick it off. Come on, throw the ball.
In motion here. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Maybe you should go back to running. I see why you haven't really thrown it. I see why you actually, this fool, every time he's passed it, he has like one pass play. And he'll like dump it off to the left where there's nobody at. And somehow, some way, the dude's open every single time. Other than that, he's throwing like a screen.
It's always a little bit of a letdown.
I think that's about it.
You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal
Other,
like that.
you know, he's been running.
In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
All right, that's cool, man. Just don't even fucking look up for the phone. Oh my God. Get off it.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you.
Appreciate the like, man.
We'll be
Thank you.
backed up now to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Look at these fools on fire.
Throwing is Mahomes.
Oh, burning hot.
Short pass here, caught by his tight end. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Go to the outside. Give me that. Motherfucker. Moss your ass.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And a little chance to talk.
All right, guys, we're going deep.
Up that first down.
Going deep, guys. We are going deep. Run, Deuce Vaughn.
Can he get away? No.
Such a little guy.
Taken down behind the line. Good job by
But
the
honestly,
defense
man, like when
with a
Deuce
negative
Vaughn
play.
runs, like in real life, dude really, like he runs
On
hard.
the
He
last
really
play.
does. He
So now
tries.
it's 2nd and 11. Now Vaughn.
Okay, I don't
He's
know what
gonna
I was
be
doing. I don't
swallowed
know what
up
happened.
again. Back-to-back runs,
It's
back-to-back
my fault,
losses.
my fault.
Now it's 3rd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior
Close game,
defensive
chat.
tackle, Mike.
Close game.
I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Patrick
Oh.
to throw.
Nobody blocked that guy. That's
Down
crazy.
he goes. They got him.
I mean, that dude just busted.
That's
I mean,
Hassan
he didn't even bust
Reddick
through. He could
getting in there to
have
bring him
just
down.
walked. You know what I mean? Walked
Going
up
to
to him.
leave
What's
the
up, Jaden?
offense out there for 4th and
Like-
long. Here's Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's going to send it downfield for
And you too tall, Jones. Ah, chilling, man. Just chilling, bro. Chill.
And his offense is going to be
Chilling,
offset
chills, man. What you up
for a
to?
field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh,
And that
kitty
should be the
chat.
final dagger in this
All right,
one.
guys.
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna
barring
play better
something
next game.
dramatic
Don't worry.
happening here,
Don't
Mike,
worry.
I just don't think there's enough time.
My
or
team quit on
possessions
me
left
by
in this game to
ourselves.
pull
We're
off
playing
any sort
against
of comeback.
3. I appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Holy fuck was that? A fucking gunshot? What was that?
On 1st and 10, here's May.
Ugh.
He's going to take a shot.
I don't know how he got open.
Sends it down the
I was
middle.
looking out the window just
And
now.
this is going to be a touchdown.
I gotta lock in.
They are
Oh,
going
bro,
to
come on.
extend the lead here in the final minute
It's not
of
that
play.
serious, Mike. Yeah.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Hold up, mama. I got 8 seconds.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by
Not to
2
mention,
more.
like, I run as head coach when I play as MUT squads.
Down to the
and
final few seconds.
The reason why I
of
do
this
that
one
is
as the
because
kick
I'm so
is
far
away.
behind in Madden 25, man. Every team I've been
Short
on,
kick taken at
everybody's
the
an overall
17.
99. Every team I play against, everybody's an overall 99. I'm like a 92. So if I run as offense or defense, my guys are going to get smoked, like, no matter what, bro.
1st and 10.
So, like, the team that we're playing with now, like, these guys aren't even mine. This is whoever quit.
One last shot now
But, like-
for Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely
I haven't seen
just
anybody
one
that's
more
under
play.
99, bro. Look at that.
Mike, when you're completing
That's
less
fucking
than
crazy.
35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's
Hail
exactly how they
Mary.
practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Final play. Taking
Chunk
a
it up
shot
there.
downfield for Adams.
Bro, too tall. Jones is insane, bro.
And the Broncos are going to come up
That
with a late
man
turnover.
is
But it
insane,
will
chat.
only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They didn't
All right, we
quite
lost
get
by
the
a
shot they
few.
were hoping for and
You know,
likely
it's all right.
deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal. That's all.
Boy,
That
McCarthy,
defensive
you
unit was
ugly
the
as hell.
driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm
Yeah,
Mike
GG,
Tirico.
bro. Yeah.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us
That's
on
that guy
X,
booing. I know,
EA
right? You
Madden
hear that one
NFL.
dude in the crowd.
With that, we say so long, everyone.
It was loud too, bro. You could hear his boo out of like everyone. Yeah, like that's funny. Man, we hit 200 on the talk. That's what's up, guys. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Yeah, that dude's gonna be mad for like the rest of the week. All right, let's open this up and see. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. I know. It's really weird to me. Trust me. All right. Okay. Take it easy, Jaden. Appreciate you stopping by, man. You have a good one, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time, man. Yeah, you too, brother. You too, man. For sure, for sure. Chat, while this loads in, I'll be back, y'all. Harley.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Got his ass, baby. There you go.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Oh, chat. Y'all are crazy, man.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Jameis to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field.
Take it. Oh, good shit, baby. Good shit. Good pick, bro. Go.
Intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella take it and rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it?
Chat,
Taking
I'm
care
gonna
of the
mute for a
football. He
few.
doesn't carry it
I
very
gotta make
often,
a phone call.
but when he
So
does,
if
he's
I
got to
start
make
playing
sure
all
that he
weird
doesn't get
and
it
funky,
popped free. Unlike
you
Mike
see the
Tolbert
red
in
circle
Super Bowl 50,
running
carrying
around
the
all
ball,
strange.
ball
It's
popped
because
free,
I'm
turnover, and it hurt his team.
It's gonna be
And
a few
that
minutes,
is
so I gotta call the
incomplete.
video.
Oh, the coverage a little
Stream's
too
gonna
good
continue.
there.
I'm
Headed
gonna
second
continue to play,
down.
but I'm gonna be
Not a
muted,
great
so.
start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now Jackson. And down right around
I did not
the
mean to turn into a
32-yard
freaking running
line,
back
4
there.
yards on the pickup.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about
guys.
everything that's
Give me
going
a
on
few.
if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
All right,
It's
never
a
mind.
pickup
They're
of
lining
16
things
there,
up.
and it'll lead to a new set of
I'll try in a few
downs.
more minutes.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now
Crap,
they've
I was
got
not
it
trying to
inside
take
the
over
red
the
zone
running
here
back
with an
position.
opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well.
Thank you
Big
for the
man
like.
with football
Thank you.
is an integral part of the whole thing.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. To throw is Daniels.
Oh, good shit, bro.
Nice.
Nice.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
I was guarding. I wasn't open.
Jeremy Shockey.
Appreciate the
From
follow.
10
Thank you.
yards out. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
You hear that bird, baby? Oh, it's a Cardinal. He's sitting right there.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. To throw is Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 58 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point
Hey, I don't
away
count
now
that,
from
y'all.
tying
I was
this
on the
ball
phone.
game. And that
I don't
time he
count
came
that.
out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we
I
just
saw that
there,
nobody was
partner,
turning
is what
in
we call
into
scheming a
Sanders,
guy
so I
open.
was like, you know
Put
what?
him in
I'm
the
going to turn
slot,
into him and see
know
if I
that
can
he
just
has
snag him real
tremendous
quick.
speed.
But nope.
What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What are you doing, bro?
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Giving these guys momentum, man. Making them feel good, giving them that confidence. Can't let the momentum shift.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they
Good
stop.
shit, bro. Go, go, go. Holy shit, you're getting fetched. You're getting fetched. You're getting fetched. Get fetched.
And he's got it
Good
all
run,
the way
good run,
down to
good
the
run.
12-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 72 yards. Well, hello.
Appreciate
it
the
took
follow.
a while
Thank
to
you
get
so
him a
much.
rep, but that's
Thank
quite
you.
an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Oh, it's 2-minute warning. Okay.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Now Daniels. That's caught by Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. In motion, Slayton. To the air goes Daniels. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Somebody's internet is bugging.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything.
How the hell?
Here.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an Allen. play. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. Well, that didn't take
I don't know.
one play.
If that
We're
was
already
on
looking at a
purpose or
first and goal situation. Throwing. Winston. Rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Wait, what?
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another first and goal.
Baloney, bro.
Back this time following the penalty.
Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Winston keeps it himself. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jameis Winston scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
About
and
me.
all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Here's Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Son of a bitch, dude. There's no way.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete.
Why didn't he hold the ball? I mean, I get it. Never mind. I guess you got killed by like 8
As
people.
they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. He caught that?
Drop 50, drop 50.
They go play action. Daniels. That ball caught. It's the
pass, bro. Good pass.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Cup 19, Cup 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Here we go, here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. He completes it over the middle to Michael Irvin. He's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final
That was a dangerous
timeout
pass, man.
as they
so
stop it
I'm
with
so
16
glad old boy
seconds
didn't
to
put his
go in
hands
half
up.
number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
We got this.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Bro, I think
in this case,
we got ball first.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Final play of the half here. Winston going up top.
Wow, bro. He caught that. Why is Graham playing safety? You see how fast that dude caught up to him?
For the first half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I don't give a damn what his overall is, man. His speed ain't like that, bro. Obviously not. Everybody just seen it. Oh, they got ball first. Okay.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Shit, I missed my tackle. I missed my block.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Eric, appreciate the like, bro.
19 sight. That's 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for Johnson.
There it goes.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. blocker, Manti Te'o. And he will bring this back. It's a
Here it
pick
comes.
6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example
double
that
coverage.
life comes at you fast, doesn't
Crazy.
it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break.
Quit.
Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Teammate quit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that
Might as
makes
well
it a
stay, bro.
21-10 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit
Jackson.
in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Looking to throw. Daniels.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Shit.
And that is incomplete. Really did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Looks
I'd
like
punt it,
another
bro.
empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Bro, you're going to keep throwing it to yourself, bro.
Intercepted. He's on his way.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there's just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
And now the Ravens calling the offense onto the field here as they're going to go for 2. Following the interception, Winston. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Get off.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
You see me call for the ball.
Kinkley that picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the
I did
29.
not call for the ball.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot
As
of
I'm
knowledge
right in
to be
between.
gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Here's
Johnson with the reception.
Go up,
End zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Andre Johnson.
Oh, my teammate quit.
29 yards.
Oh.
And the Ravens get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran James Harrison. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag
took a
down,
shot,
however.
didn't I?
Let's see what that's about.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, God. What the
And
hell?
his pass is intercepted for the 4th
was that?
time today. Shouting through the defense. And the Ravens are going to have great field
What the
position
hell is
here
that?
as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting
crap.
himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to.
Oh, man, I'm having connection issues. Damn it. I don't know what happened just now. Shit. You guys just see that? Damn. Sometimes that happens, y'all, you know? You just lose connection. Gosh dang it. I don't know what happened. I will. I'm going to, yeah. I'm going to, yeah. Let's run a 6-on-6, y'all. All right, y'all. One stick of butter. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little bit. It should find one here soon. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I have never won a 6v6 match before. These are a little bit different. Field is shorter. Rules are a little bit different, I believe, and I think it's like first person to 30, something like that. But it's also timed as well. Oh, here we go. But yeah. Well, I didn't know if he was gonna throw it. Oh, he went a man now, so. Yeah, baby. Oh shit. Ha ha. That's funny. 6 actually. There we go. Good shit. Oh, that was me. Haha. Good shit, dude. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Pat myself on the back. Bro, jump in the air. Come on, man. Just throw your arm up. I had that, chat. Like, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Look, he just throws his hand up like he's open, like he's calling for the ball or something. Oh, fuck, I got beat. I got beat. Oh, damn, that guy's wide open. That wasn't my guy. Not my guy. Nope.
Ready up.
I'm the red, by the way, chat. We're the red arrow. Uh-oh. Or we square. Oh, get there, bro. Oh. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Where are we at? Oh, we took this off. And he's going to take it back for a touchdown. He's going to have fun. That's all he's doing. What? Oh, snap.
Come on. Set.
Get up off me. Go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Okay, break.
Nice.
Ready? Go. Ready? Let go.
Pick it. Nice, bro. Nice, nice. Let's go.
Ready?
Go, still the ball.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Oh, I was gonna break for another one, man.
Let's go. Let go.
Oh, get the ball back. Nice.
Ready. Go.
What the hell?
Okay, ready. Get up. Tag. Ready.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
Get up. Ready, ready. Go.
Man, I didn't know if he was gonna toss it over or what.
Ready.
Uh-oh. No! Shit, no! Fuck, he's going. Damn it. It's a good drive, though.
Let's go.
Damn. Still haven't won a 6v6. It was a good match, though. At first, you know. my God, not again, bro. Not again. It's this guy again. Each time I've been matched up with him, he quits. Like midway during the game.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it. Flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it.
All right,
it's a game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Under clear, sunny skies, we are ready for football. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. Move slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn.
There we go. There we go.
Jukes one defender. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
So far.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Mahomes. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh.
No touchdown, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands.
I guess that's my fault.
You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. Oh, he struck that defender.
Good God.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Train,
hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
This is Henry on 6. He gets
shit.
behind the line, and the ball comes out.
Is that us? That's us. That's us. Let's go.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a row.
Go, baby. Good shit, bro. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Let's go.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the turnover into a lead. He saw that running lane pretty early. You could tell. A quick burst got him to it, through it, and then into a foot race down the field.
And there's the challenge defensively. With a group that has this much speed and athleticism, you're late for just a second. You lose your eyes for just a second, Kate, and he is gone once he touched the 2nd level.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
That was a good play. Okay, mama. Yeah, you're good, baby. I've played with this guy before already. I played with him yesterday, and I played with him like a couple times today already. And each time we haven't had good games. I feel like he's blamed me every time. So far, we're having an okay start.
After a nice gain and a first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Ready, break.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Judy now in motion left. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep.
Shit.
Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45.
Easy. Jesus Christ.
And he will get this to the end zone.
I knew he was going to cut back. I tried to stop in time, but my guy just kept going.
It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away.
Damn.
And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Oh, boy, glitched out nasty.
Attack, attack. Let's go.
Fuck, I
Up
missed
the
him.
middle, Vaughn. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going for it with Mahomes. He connects down.
Look, finally. Thank God.
The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man.
I know he saw me the first time I was wide open. That second time,
beauty in simplicity, right?
covered.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
That's the guy that's playing Shao Kahn in the new Mortal Kombat movie. Him. Well, not the dude that's getting the shit kicked out of him, but yeah, the other guy.
2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute
That guy's
warning.
like fucking 6'6".
To the air on
Dude's
first down.
huge,
Young.
man.
Throwing the out route complete. We're to the 2-minute warning.
They released photos of him in like costume and shit, wearing like his cool gear. He looks pretty good. 10,000 times better than fucking Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
I used to love that movie as a kid. Oh, my man.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Honestly, I still like the first one. The second one, Annihilation. I used to like it
And
as
we'll
a kid.
see what they do here on second down.
Going back and watching the older movies, like I would watch the first one any day over the second one.
Let's go now. Right.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. And they can't connect on the third down. Deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
They're going for it. Young. He gets this one in Nakua. He's got room to roam here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Okay.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the gun, Henry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here.
Bro,
Maybe the
I'm
end
so
zone after that
terrible,
return.
man. Like, missing that block like
I can still hear the
that.
call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
What a scam.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's on the move. To the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it
Knocked the
through.
shit out of that dude.
And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. A massive shot towards the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down.
Holy cow.
On the field.
Oh, what?
Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed
You
down.
gotta be kidding me.
Okay, ready?
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is
The
fucking
Chiefs cutting
crazy.
to the lead on the last play of the half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
PAT effort coming up. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So that one on the defense and declined, and that brings us to halftime. Let's head to Orlando for our halftime reports and Jonathan Coachman. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. chooses to bring this one out. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time. I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Into Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line for second down. Young on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Rush coming for Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Young throwing here. Ball in left side. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that
Come
pushes
on, man.
them
We need
back.
more of that.
Third
Let's
down
go.
coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw. They connect for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Ready, ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Young to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. So we're through 3 here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
From the 29. Buying some time right. He's keeping it again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Young off 1st and 10. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football shy of the 20-yard line.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Vaughn running dead ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's Vaughn again. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys only up by a few. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Vaughn. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that's a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Vaughn on the carry. Broke through the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 2nd and 3 now. Here's a handoff to Vaughn. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official signaled in.
GG.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments.
"20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee Wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have third down coming up. An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down, and more. Inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Eagles. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down.
What are these two
behind the
doing?
line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
May to throw on 2nd down. In the end zone. And that's a touchdown.
That's funny, bro.
And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa.
Damn.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. May to the air once more. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll go play action with May. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
Oh.
Short pass here.
Damn, I knocked the fuck out of that. Oh, fumbles.
One of his teammates is
I knocked the shit out of that dude. Wow.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That complete to Jacobs.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he
Let's
gets
go.
to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Dallas.
I figured they were okay with me running
Just
that
a great
touchdown.
way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Down the sideline.
Bro.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards.
That's crazy.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Crazy.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. A throw left side. But it's going to wind up in.
Was that my bad? Was that my fault?
Timing and trust.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be the running back. I wasn't trying to run into him. I wasn't trying to turn into the receiver.
Not on the same page. It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On second down, it's May. This pass is caught by Scott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue
I get it. I mean,
trailing in this game,
2 minutes in the second, left in the second quarter, and man, they didn't throw me one pass
he's
yet.
highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
But I ain't sure.
The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Here's May again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Yeah, I agree.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive.
It's all
right
goody
here
two-shoes,
and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got
the coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Design run here with Jackson. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Second down, Jackson. This one intercepted. And he's going to be
See,
brought down.
you ain't got to throw me no passes, bro. It's fine. All right, I'll do my part on defense. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I don't want to hear you.
This guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Play action now. Jackson. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 20-yard pickup there.
I'm throwing a
First
spy
down,
on
Philadelphia. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. To throw on first down is May. He'll go underneath to Jacob. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, fellas. One more time. Yeah, boy. Set. Come on, guys. Let's make a play. Get to it, baby. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the...
All right.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on...
That one underthrown and intercepted.
Tis, bro.
Rookie out of Penn State.
Damn. CC, appreciate the like. Thank you. And for the recent follows, man, that I've gotten on TikTok and YouTube both, man, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I really do. We hit a pretty big number today on TikTok, man. That's just crazy. For me, it is.
Now, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one is good. He knocks it through. So,
boy, chat, we are getting
the
our
visitors,
asses
the Eagles out on top.
My
We'll
God.
head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan
It's all good, though,
Coachman.
man. I'm having fun.
He has
I'm
the
chilling
EA
with y'all.
Sports
Having a good time.
halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Second half, drawing near. Glad
It's
to have
about,
you back
man.
with us
It's about having
here on
fun.
EA Sports. Very
Not ranked.
one-sided first
You know what I
half
mean?
of
It's
action.
not ranked
Will
or
we get a
anything like
turnaround?
that.
Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Oh, they both quit? You guys are a bunch of pansies.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's all right. I'll finish it off by myself if I have to. All by myself. That's right.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Running is Jacobs.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Oh my God, Juice Hall Jones. Holy shit.
And he's out of bounds,
That guy's a
but
fucking
not
freight
until
train,
he gets
man.
inside the 25-yard
That is a
line.
scary ass dude in this
A
game.
big
That
time
is
run
a scary
by
man.
Jacobs.
He terrifies me when I
31
see him.
yards. On 1st and 10, here's May.
Get up off me.
Complete.
Get up.
And
Oh.
they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on
Getting
this
in this
roster.
motherfucker. Y'all gonna let me in
Plays
this bitch.
one after the
hear me?
other, and now it's
Make
first
some room,
and
sons
goal.
of bitches.
Here's
Oh.
Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
This is crazy, my son. This is crazy.
On 2nd down.
Touchdown.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
I mean, dude, they didn't throw me no
Greg, it's
passes the whole
quarterback's
game.
best friend, and
No,
you were
nothing,
that guy
dude.
for a lot of years.
Nothing.
The tight
I got a
end
pick
in
for
a
us at
tight
least.
area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's
Like,
really twofold, Mike, right? First
I
and foremost,
tried
we see
my
so
hardest,
many of
man.
these
I
tight ends
tried.
around the league that now have gotten to the
Look
point
at
where
this.
one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson.
No. You son of a bitch. Oh.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first
Are you
down.
scared? Scared, ain't you?
Off the play fake. He'll look
Oh, I'm
for
coming
it.
for you.
That's thrown
How did
right
that,
side.
me by myself, I'm able to pressure you, bro.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down.
And this
Probably
is what
like, the
happens
fuck
when
is
you
this, man?
compare a
Tough.
really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point,
Oh,
but
there you
not
go.
give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Take the legs
And
out,
he
son.
nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. That's gross. Yeah, man.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike,
Think
I
it's
couldn't
cool
tell
now? You
whether or
guys can
not
run
he
it?
got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough to be able to keep it.
Your ass lit.
And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
You think this
Great
is,
job by that
son?
linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give
You may
any
be up by
indication to
11,
the
but I'm
offense
going to
that
knock
he was
the
coming.
fuck out of you every
He's
chance
able to
I
get through
get.
that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson looking to throw.
Oh, my
Escaping
God.
the danger, throwing incomplete.
Oh, boy, calm down.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Good play, good play, good play. I almost had you on the ropes there, Billy.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Yes, sir.
I believe in you, D. I believe in you.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he will take this into the end zone.
Oh, man. I didn't know I was muted. Damn it.
Lamar Jackson.
I was screaming so loud.
Eagle.
You guys missed it.
The extra point
I was
try
throwing
forthcoming. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone.
Does that make you guys feel good about yourself?
We ever see a fake extra point
Running
again,
a fake against one guy?
This one works. So instead of one,
You were that kid,
they
weren't you?
get 2.
All 3 of you were. Y'all were them kids in school, weren't you? I bet you were.
Both teams ready to go.
Fucking writing Little Robert's name down on the locker or on the wall in the hallway, and Little Robert got in trouble for it because the teachers thought it was Little Robert, but it was really you. You wrote his name down on the fucking wall. And then sat there and watched him get in trouble by the teacher because, of course, the teacher's not going to believe little 3rd grade Robert. No, I didn't write my name on the wall. That wasn't me. I swear I didn't. I don't know who did it. While you're sitting back there just fucking laughing. Being like, yeah, I'm the one who wrote Robert's name on the wall.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down.
Let's go, baby.
Team the receiver coming back for the completion. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Can you play up here?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Daddy,
What's up?
I think I broke my legs when it fell.
You think you broke your legs when you fell?
No
Yeah.
break
Well,
for
you're
it.
standing.
It's 2nd and 5.
I'm not sitting
How are you able to stand?
like this.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll
Oh,
get the
you
first
gotta
down
hockey
there,
check me
a
like
pickup
that,
of
man.
about 5 yards.
Look at sack.
They'll go play action
Cut back.
with May.
Run out. Go, go, go. Oh.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
I didn't even throw to him.
He's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 guys in the field.
I did not mean to throw to that. That was an accident, I promise. What the hell is this? Harley. Put him down, bro.
Made out on 1st and 10. Down inside the 10. Out of bounds, but in business.
Man, I just
They
want
mark
to
him
score a
down
touchdown, man. Just let me score, please. That's all
That's
I'm asking. Is just for
gives
one,
them a golden
6 points.
opportunity.
6
It's
points
first
is all
and
I
goal.
ask.
Working out of the gun. It's May.
Bro, you gotta hold on to that. Come on, man.
Can't connect.
You gotta hold on
It's
to that.
incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. They look to run with Jones. He slams it
Fight
in there,
that shit.
and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
I should have waited till he was fully going.
Incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks
Ace
away.
boy.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out.
Oh, this is great.
Would be something from an impossible distance. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. Really don't understand that one, but at least they retain possession. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Off the play fake, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Bro, I swear I started to, like, go up on that field, man. There, you can have it. Like, yeah, go ahead, take it. Take it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Jacobs.
Oh.
But now it's a free football. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.
It is open, my love. I'll open it more. I'll open it wider.
Marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more
I got it wide open for you. Yeah, I got it spread wide. Whoa, hey, easy chat. Calm down, guys.
For my partner, Greg Olson.
Calm down.
Entire team, I'm
Relax.
Mike Tirico.
I know you are, baby. Relax. Calm down.
Of the NFL on
You and
EA
chat both
Sports.
of y'all. Okay.
So long, everybody.
All right, guys, let's run another one. Let's do it again, baby. Yeah, sorry about that, man. My kid won't listen to me. He's being rousy. You know, before, or as I'm starting this next match, man, there's a little something I'd like to say to you people. I've been streaming for a while. Now this YouTube page, it's one of my newer pages. I have an older page, but I don't ever stream on it. It's like I'm not even logged into it, right? Anywho, today, man, has been pretty freaking crazy with TikTok, even with YouTube. Like usually, I only manage to have a few people in on YouTube, but TikTok, man, you guys have really like grown. It's crazy. We hit 250 live viewers today at one point. Like, that's crazy to me. To me, I'm not used to that at all. And I just want to take a second to thank you guys. And for YouTube, man, lately I've been getting more subscribers, you know, and I appreciate that. Because that's the main thing I stream from is YouTube. So, and a lot of the times I try to encourage a lot of the viewers on TikTok to come over to YouTube, but, you know, I get it. No pressure, man. But no, I just wanted to say thank you guys, and it means a lot. It really does. From coming from both sides. I think it's cool as hell, man. Anyway, I'll be back.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Let's do this. XXF. Whoa, hey now. What is that? Don't go getting curious now, guys. Get out of the window. Crazy dogs. What's going on? Come on. Y'all better listen to mama. What? Somebody quit? Are you kidding?
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys. They're underway.
And I tripped.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
I want to, like, try playing a game with my defense or with my offense, but I just know that they're going to get killed, bro. Yeah, like, I got some 90s overalls, like, you know what I mean? I'm a 92, but, like, I just know that I'm going to get freaking killed.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Gets past one man, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
They'll run on first down. Garrett and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Michael Vick. He finds his man complete. That's Garrett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Vick now. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Why does Madden allow you to do that, man?
35 yards. And the Niners get the upper hand.
We're going to take a lineman and fucking turn him into a receiver. How fat and tall he is. Make him indestructible. Faster than a corner or a safety. Beat him off the jump. Beat him down the line. It don't matter.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
I think the Madden players really
They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Why don't we just juice up the tight ends? Not because it's boring. Nobody wants to fucking have a tight end.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You know what I mean? Who wants that?
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
But let's make him faster than Tyreek Hill. How about that? That'll be fun, won't it? We can allow the players to use him as a receiver.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing.
Oh, damn. I'm the quarterback. Shit.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Brissett sets to throw it.
There you go.
Into the hands of Perry, complete. Yeah. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Garrett. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here's Vick. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Garrett. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Up the middle they go. Garrett. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Vick on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Garrett. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
I'm breaking through, but I'm just...
Not a big run, not
when
an
I get to
explosive
him,
run,
he's
but
still
they've held the
running
ball
right through
for
me.
plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Garrett. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from the 20. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with Perry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on, come on.
On play action, Brissett. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
I did not think that was going to work.
A great effort there. 54 yards. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points.
Go, baby.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now here's Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, he was about to chunk that shit deep down where I was.
Confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Vick. He fights him off. He finds his man, complete. It's Moss. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They will indeed go for it. Vick. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Here's Brissett. Completes it to Perry. Down inside the 10. And he'll take
All right,
it
y'all, look.
for a Cowboy touchdown.
I don't know what's going on. All right, but your boy's on fire right now. I don't know why my teammate didn't turn into him. Like, I kind of waited. I thought that's what he was going to do.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play fake. Brissett rolling to his left. Oh, a first mistake.
No way, bro. Holy crap.
Picked off by the longtime Packer, A.J. Hawk. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So here's Vick following the interception. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garrett. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now a handoff up the middle. Garrett, solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Vic. And he's got it. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was my fault. That was my guy.
Great effort there.
That's on
2
me.
catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level.
So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine, but going ahead and...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Brissett.
That's complete to his running back, Perry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Brissett now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the gun, Brissett. And he rifles one incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And in the air once more, it's Brissett. Forced out to his left.
Fuck. Damn it.
I
thought he was faster,
but he couldn't
bro.
get it to him. It's incomplete.
That is fucking
The coverage
crazy.
was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA. Vic readies to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Up the middle they go. It's Garrett. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the gun, Vick. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. It's the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Desperation time. Vick on fourth down. Oh, and that's
yes. Holy shit. Yes. Fuck. Good fucking pick. Oh, good pick, dude. Good pick. Good pick.
And the Cowboys have just about
Son of a bitch.
This football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the
ball. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Yes, sir.
Has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
We're going to let the time tick down a little bit.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now Perry.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
First down marker at the 31.
Well, shit.
It's third down. Now Brissett.
Oh, good shit.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around.
Get your ass off me, bro. Let's go, baby. See, that's unbelievable right there, man. I can't believe Madden allowed random. Come on.
Touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
I still gave them some time left, though, yo. That's the thing. He could have blocked that. What the hell?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8.
Why'd they leave? They still have time. Like, I mean, you could do a miracle, bro. Go down, score, kick it onside. GG's, yo. GG's. I can't believe I closed that out. I'm proud of myself. I'm impressed. I closed that out. That's cool. Me and old boy did it, man. That was good. That was good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, man. Yes, sir. That was cool. Well, I am gonna call it right there, yo. I'm gonna end it on a. I gotta end it on a good note, man. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna be playing after work, but it'll be something. Actually, it's gonna be. I don't know if I am gonna be playing tomorrow because if I work late, I gotta go to the dealership straight after work either way. So I probably won't be on tomorrow, but the next day, yeah, of course, I will. And again, man, I want to thank everyone who sat here, hung out, watched the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I definitely hope to see you guys again. And I mean, like I said, I can't believe we got up to 250 live viewers. That's awesome. That's great. It's fantastic. Anyway, man, much love to y'all. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next time. Peace.